I'm Gina John, Osteopath and Pilates trainer in London, and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be showing you a series of stretches for the neck and shoulders, and these can be performed following an injury after the inflammation has subsided, or to help you with any postural problems or tension build up from your work position. So firstly we're going to start with a stretch to the neck muscles, and we're going to look up to the corner of the room to stretch the top of the neck. Try and keep your body nice and straight as you maintain the stretch for up to 20 seconds. And then take your head to the other side, looking up to the corner of the room and holding that for 20 seconds. Now take one hand behind your head and look down towards the hip on that side, just with some gentle pressure behind the head to help localize the stretch. And you should feel that at the side of the neck on the opposite side. Pressing down the shoulder a little bit will allow you to feel that stretch more strongly. Holding for up to 20 seconds and then repeat the stretch to the other side. So take the hand behind and look down towards the hip. Pressing down the shoulders to help maximize the stretch. Now for the shoulder muscles, we're going to start with a rotator cuff stretch. So you bring your hand across the body, pull the elbow in towards the chest until you feel a stretch around the side of the shoulder. Holding that for up to 20 seconds. And then repeating the stretch to the other arm. Bring it across and squeeze the elbow a little in towards the chest until you feel that stretch. With these stretches, it's best to keep the body nice and upright, and that will help you to localize the stretch better. Now, for more flexible shoulders, you may actually have to cross the elbows and bring the hands up like so to feel a stronger stretch. You can just rest your head against your hands. Pull the tummy in nice and tightly if possible, and breathe deeply to try and feel the stretch right across the back of the shoulders and also into the upper back muscles. And take 3 to 5 breaths before you then change to the other side. So you straighten the arms and take the lower arm on top of the upper, bring the hands together, lifting the elbows slightly until you find your stretch position, resting your head against your hands, and take nice deep breaths for 3 to 5 breaths as you hold that position, again trying to keep the back straight. And straighten the arms. And now coming on to a stretch for the back of the arm, the triceps muscle. Take one hand behind your head and use the other hand to pull the elbow towards your head. More flexible people might actually take the elbow slightly further behind the head. Keep the back nice and straight again and hold that position for up to 20 seconds. And then you're changing to the other arm. Take the hand behind the head and then draw the elbow in towards your head, holding that stretch for another 20 seconds. Now to stretch the muscles at the front of the arm, the biceps muscles, we're going to just put the back of the hands onto the hip bone and pull the elbows back behind you. So this stretch actually targets the biceps at the top of the shoulder and also the chest muscles, the pectoral muscles. Try and sit up nice and straight, pull the elbows in towards each other. You can also look up slightly to maximise the stretch across the front of your shoulder. And then to stretch more along the length of the biceps down to the elbow and the forearm, clasp your hands together and stretch the arms back behind you. So you can also perform stretches to the front of the arm and the shoulder by placing one hand on a wall and turning the body and the head away from the wall as you maintain the stretch to feel that along the length of that arm. And then of course repeating the stretch to the other arm. So because so many neck and shoulder problems actually also affect the upper and mid-back muscles, another stretch that you can do if you're sufficiently flexible to get into position is to come into this tabletop position and take the right arm under the left. Keep the wrist quite close to the left wrist as you slide that arm through, and try and bring your ear and shoulder as close as you feel you can to the floor. Keep the tummy firmly pulled in and take nice deep breaths, feeling that expansion through the side of the rib cage. Take around 3 to 5 breaths to feel the benefit, and then coming up and over to the other side. Stretch the left arm through. If possible, bringing your ear and shoulder to the floor as you maintain the stretch. Take 3 to 5 deep breaths, and then coming back up onto all fours. Come and sit back down, either on a mat or a chair. And for a neck roll, we're going to take the ear down to the shoulder, chin to the chest, and then bring the other ear over to the other shoulder. Take a breath in, and then breathing out as you turn your head over to the other side. Breathe in, hold, and breathing out to turn your head to the other side. So again, try and sit nice and straight, press down the shoulders, and try and keep your tummy muscles pulled in. Breathe in, hold, and breathe out as you move your head over to the other side. So you can repeat that around 5 times on each side.